money looking like ransoms, and my brain know what stated I'm in a lot. Punch in the bag while he listening to the box.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Hi, folks. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Frank Robinson. Leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks. He'll barrel up the baseball. He'll hit the ball in the gaps. He'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
Just about ready to go. And our pitcher in this game, Mike Messina. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
So just about set. Shortstop, Phil Random. The wind of the pitch. In the air, left field. Robinson settles underneath it. Makes the grab. And a quick out, number one.
Batting second.
And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. One guy they want to get turned around in the sixth spot, Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, but he just hasn't been himself at all lately. I mean, it's hard to know if it's mechanical, if it's mental. It's just a struggle all the way around, and it's something that everybody goes through. I think the key is you've got to stick to the process. You've got to focus on every pitch and don't worry about the result. Take it one pitch at a time, one at bat at a time.
Joe DiMaggio looks at one outside there. One down, base is empty.
Nope, that's a ball.
Just missed. No score, just getting started, top of the first. And there's ball four.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees. Definitely a factor in the series with 5 hits and 4 runs batted in. First pitch just misses. Left-hand hitter waits. Slap the other way, foul.
It's really trying to stay in on the hands, not let them get extended, as that's where the potential for damage exists.
The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Next offering way off the plate. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. He'll touch them all. His 11th of the year. It's 2-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Move.
Goes without saying, one of the biggest legends of the game here in Gehrig, probably the greatest first baseman of all time.
Yeah, and he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Righty to the plate. Wouldn't chase that time. In 1929, Gehrig slashed 300, 431, 584. Not too bad, right? Well, that was maybe the worst season of his career. Tells you about what kind of player he was. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering upstairs.
And Gehrig only drove in 125 runs in that subpar 1929 season. This guy was an RBI machine. He held the record for career grand slams as well for 75 years.
And that one hops the wall. And into second with one away. That's a double.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Mickey Mantle, the next to hit.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Gehrig over at second, 1 down. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball. Ball to strike. Good eye right there.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
The 2-1. That one missed.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Right through there, got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
And up next for New York, Reggie Jackson. Good power, not great in the OBP department. First offering misses the mark. And the right-hander deals. Swings through that one.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Man on second, 2 down. And downstairs. Two outs. On the ground. Robinson throws to first in time. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Bottom of the first. And today's starter, Jack Crespo. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
We go to the bottom of the first, and the batter now, number 12. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Save!
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brian Roberts. And there's something you don't see very much in today's game, the pitch out. Next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And a pitch. Lifted in the air, out to left. Ruth brings it in, and there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Of course, one of the best players in the game today, Cal Ripken Jr.
Well, this guy's been one of the greatest RBI men of all time. Talk about clutch hitting. There he is right there. I mean, in a tough situation for the defense and for that pitcher, this is the last guy you want to see because you know when he steps in the box, he usually delivers.
So digging in, Eddie Murray. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Crespo checks on first, and he's back in there. And the 1-0. And there's the strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Tying run at the plate.
Ball. I got 2-1 to count.
And that one wrapped foul. And here it comes. That misses the zone. And now 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Left-hand batter waits. That one the other way. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Batting 4.
So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Frank Robinson. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
2 on, 1 out.
Nope.
Crespo, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there are 2 outs.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter's maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Digging in, Cal Ripken Jr. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. And a foul ball left side.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. To the left side, but it is well foul. Oh, and 2 now.
The count is 1 and 2.
Good eye right there. Here comes a pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Lays out and makes the play.
A bit of a do or die there. He lays out, makes the diving catch, and he strands a couple of runners.
Back now at Oriole Park. Stepping in the long ball threat, Alex Rodriguez.
The third baseman, Alex.
And the right-hander back to work. That one misses, and that's ball 1. The pitch. Chopped out in front of the plate. And he picks it up in foul territory. Next pitch in the dirt. 2-1. And the righty deals. That's off the mark. And now 3-1.
The count is 3 and 1.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Count's full.
The wind of the pitch. Hit hard, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Number 31 stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0 and 1.
Rodriguez aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Runner on the go.
Count's 1
They
and 0.
pitch out. Throw to second. Ow!
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw, quick, not rushed, and accurate.
The pitch. That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes to count. The wind to kick the pitch. High fly ball down the left field line. Robinson makes the catch, and that'll do it. back here in Baltimore. And now Ken Williams.
Leading off.
Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. First pitch doesn't find the zone. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Ruth racing over to make the catch.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Brooks.
Now, Brooks Robinson. Good contact guy, good defender. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
Hit on the ground to the right side. That misses. 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the pitch. Pulls that one foul.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
The pitch. And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Adam Jones.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Orioles, Adam Jones.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
In there for strike 1. Kicks and fires. This one popped up. Cano drifts towards it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. And they're down 2-0. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Phil Random.
The shortstop.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
First pitch way inside, a fastball. Righty delivers. Liner, base hit.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it, just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And here is Joe DiMaggio. In there, and it's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. This one in the dirt. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
And a pitch. That one ripped. And base hit. Random. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Cut off, now a throw home. He beats it, safe. It's 3-zip.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
And next for New York, Babe Ruth. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. That's off the mark. 1-1. And that's outside. Nobody out. Runner at first. And that one hammered. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
Lou Gehrig.
Stepping in, Lou Gehrig. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And he deals. Foul ball. The 1-1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Can't get there, base hit. DiMaggio headed for the plate. He will score, and it's 4-0. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple.
Picks himself up an RBI. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity is off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
Now it's the power speed combo. Mickey Mantle. And that's in there for strike one. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Runner on at third, one gone. The next offering misses. Ball two. Right-hander kicks, deals. 3-2 now. Righty to the plate. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
One away, runners at first and third. And stepping in for the Yankees, Reggie Jackson. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. Swings through that one. 0-1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Number 36 getting ready to go. Number 32 warming up as well. And a pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock. In comes the run from third, and the lead is up to 5.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
They turn things over to the southpaw, number 36. And we'll see how he performs in this situation with his team down big. So first and second with one man gone. And up next for New York, Alex Rodriguez. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. Ripped towards third. The pitch. Runners at first and second with one gone. Next pitch off the plate, and it's 2-1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Swings and misses, and now 2-2. And that one upstairs.
Really good two-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
The punch out there, 2 out. Number 31 stepping in now for the Yankees. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. First and second, 2 down. And there's a strike.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. The 2-1. And there's a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Stays alive. Next offering upstairs.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
And that is ball 4, and the Yankees are in business.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Now batting Robinson Cano. Next pitch is popped up. Number 13 settles under this one, and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 5 and the Orioles nothing. And welcome back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Number 13.
Leading off for the Orioles, the catcher.
And a pitch.
Number 13.
Tap back to the mound. In time to Gehrig. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Number 12, the next to hit for the Orioles.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
One ball, one strike.
And here it comes. So now 1-2.
Two strike.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. 2 gone now.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Out there to center. Mantle has a beat on it. He makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Orioles held in check there. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Start of the 4th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Phil Random.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Next one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
The wind of the pitch. Bunting for a hit. And he grabs it in foul ground. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Pitch misses. 3-2 now. Kicks and fires. And that one fouled off. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
The designated hitter.
And next is the designated hitter, Joe This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Next offering is in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Runner at first with no outs here. Line drive caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
The left fielder, number 3, Babe Ruth.
Man at first, and next for New York, Babe Ruth. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one's in there, 0-1. And a curve misses outside. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Next offering is fouled back. Left-hand hitter waits. And that just misses.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Three-two now. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Murray to second, on to first, double play. And that's the inning. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Yankees 5 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back. Now at the plate, Eddie Murray. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Frank Robinson.
Batting in the cleanup spot today, but you could easily see him in the 2-hole and even sometimes leading off.
Pitch misses inside, ball 1. And the right-hander deals. Inside, just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
The pitch. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Slings it across. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop, Cal Ripken.
Cal Ripken Jr. now at the plate. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And a 1-1. This one in the air, right field. Jackson makes the catch, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Yes. It's 5-0. Back here at the ballpark, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Lou Gehrig.
First baseman, number 4, Lou Gehrig.
The wind of the pitch. Check swing went around, and it's 0-1. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground, and that drops foul. Next pitch, way upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. And no swing, says James Kingsley. The pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So up next, Mickey Mantle. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And now the lefty. Strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The wind and the pitch. And he chases that one. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's some real power at the plate. Reggie Jackson. First offering misses the mark. 2 outs. Rolled over to third. The throw to first. That's out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. But they hold a 5-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Ken Williams.
For the Orioles, the designated hitter.
The pitch.
Williams.
That's in for a strike. And the righty deals. Foul ball there. The wind to kick the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
cut on and miss, struck him out, and there's one away.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And into the box for Baltimore, Brooks Robinson. In there for strike one.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
That one hit to right. Jackson coming on. Base hit as he pulls up short. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often. But right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Yeah, the batter now, Adam Jones. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now two away.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance, thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
Man at first, and here's the catcher, number 13. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That's in there. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. At the belt and fires. And down on strikes. Inning over. And the Orioles leave one. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back now at Oriole Park, top of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Alex Rodriguez.
Alex.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Next pitch is popped up. Murray makes the play, and there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up. Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Number 31, batting with one down, takes a strike. And he deals. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals.
No, that's down.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and there's 2 down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
22, second baseman, Robinson.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for New York, Robinson Cano, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Chop back up the middle. On to Murray. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Yankees 5 and the Orioles nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, number 12.
Leading off for the Orioles, the right fielder, number
Crespo
12.
back to work. There's the strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Next offering misses, and it's 1-1. The pitch. This to third. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan Roberts.
Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Roberts.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back. And here is Eddie Murray, 1 for 2.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman, Eddie.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's back there. Gone. He blasts one out to right. His 7th home run of the season. It's 5-2.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
1 out, base is empty. Frank Robinson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
The left fielder.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Righty to the plate. Just missed.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Next pitch inside, 2-1. Righty delivers. Now this one is smoked down the left field line. On its way, if it's fair, out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His 7th home run of the season. It's 5-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Cal Ripken Jr., the next to hit for the Orioles. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Next pitch misses, and a count 1-2. And here it comes. Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. That's what the fans came to see. His 9th homer of the year. It's 5-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Wow, 4 consecutive home runs. These guys are taking batting practice in the game. Just unbelievable at bats. And I tell you what, that hitting coach over there in the dugout, he's feeling pretty proud of himself right now.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now here's the Orioles DH, Ken Williams. This guy has turned into a beast.
Williams.
The 1-0. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Hey. 1-1 now. Stays alive. And a pitch. Ground ball right side. Whips it to first. And they get the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Brooks Robinson.
So 2 down now, and here is Brooks Robinson. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
And the 0-1. And ball 1. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Slapped foul. Out to short. In time to Gehrig. Robinson retired. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 5 and the O's 4. Coming on for the Orioles, Milt Pappas. Hasn't pitched in a while. He's had the last 5 days off.
Milt Pappas.
Back here in Baltimore, here's the shortstop at the plate, Phil Random.
The shortstop, Phil
The pitch.
Random.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals. This one high in the air to left center. Robinson under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 away.
The batter, number 5. Designated hitter, Joe.
Next is the designated hitter, Joe. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. First pitch just misses.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Next pitch misses inside. And now 2-0. That one ripped, but foul. The 2-1. And a foul ball. The 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
The left fielder, number 3, Babe Ruth.
Here's the left fielder, Babe Ruth. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. In the air, right side. Number 12 has this one sized up, puts the squeeze on it, and that'll do it. Yanks held in check as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. Wade Hop will take over here, and he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
Number 29, Wade Hop.
Well, 1-run game, and now Adam Jones.
Leading off for the Orioles, the center fielder, Adam Jones.
Here comes a pitch. That to right. Jackson on the move. Brings it in. 1 down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit. No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
That's a base hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Number 12, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that's in there for strike 1. Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at-bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, lefty Gomez. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance.
Gomez.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Brian Roberts. A switch hitter batting right.
Number 1, second baseman.
First offering, and it just misses.
Roberts.
There's a strike. And a pitch. And a foul ball. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 33.
That one's in there, 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Murray started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and no swing, says James Kingsley. The pitch. And a count 1-2. That one just misses. The wind of the pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Throw is offline, and he's got a double.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Frank Robinson, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered in this game.
Number 20, Frank Robinson.
In there, and it's 0-1. Two outs and one in scoring position. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
The 0-2. In the dirt, but kept close. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 6-5. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Zach Britton. He's into the game to face his former team.
Zach Britton.
Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
The pitch. And that's down and away. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Greg Olson, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. The tying run at the plate. And it's fouled away.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And there's a base hit to right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Mickey Mantle stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Kicks and fires. Ball one there. The pitch. Oh, and he hit him.
You just can't afford to make these kind of mistakes this late in the ball game. You need to make the offense earn everything down the stretch, and that right there was just a freebie.
Jackson, the next to hit, takes outside. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Maybe a 2-ball. 5. Tags the runner. How about that double play? But safe at first. Just missed the triple play. And next for New York, Alex Rodriguez. 1 for 3. First offering misses the mark.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye in that spot. Throw to first, and he's back in easily. At the belt and fires. That one fouled off. 2-2. And he deals. Got him looking. Third out, and that ends the frame. One left for the Yankees. This one remains close. 6-5. And welcome back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Frank
The
Robinson.
left fielder, Frank Robinson.
And the pitch. Missed inside with the curve. And now the lefty. And now 2-0.
Well, you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Makes the catch. 1 down.
The batter, number 8. Shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kicks and deals. That one inside. And the count is 2-0. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Next offering is down low, and that's ball 2. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Oh, you just got to tip your cap on that take right there. I mean, that's not the location you're hoping for and looking to do damage in a 2-0 count.
And here it comes. That's down and in.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Now front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. Left-hand batter waits. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Here comes Ripken. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe. Across is the runner from first. And they take a 2-run lead.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
So digging in, Brooks Robinson for the 4th time tonight. In there for strike 1.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
0-1 down. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch. A little out front there as he swings through it. 1 away with a runner at third. Now a fly ball to right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 8-5.
Well, these guys understand how important each run is, especially as you get closer to the end of the ball game. Nice job right there to get that runner in from third and add a little insurance.
2 outs, base is empty. Adam Jones, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Swings and misses. And a count 1-1. The wide to kick the pitch. Just missed. Not close with that one. 3 balls and a strike. (3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. That smash towards center. And a base hit right there. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
New pitcher for the Yankees, Dave Skeeter. And he'll do his best to keep this close.
Well, I think that what makes him so tough against left-handers is he hides the ball for a long time. And from that same side, harder for you to determine which part of the plate it's going to end up on.
Number 12, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Looking for some insurance. Or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
And now the 0-1. Just missed. 2 on, 2 outs. And a big swing and a miss. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. Through 8 full, it's the Orioles 8 and the Yankees 5. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Greg Olson. And he'll work on holding this lead. Back here at the ballpark, all set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the Yankees catcher now, number 31. The Yankees in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And a pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. The Yankees looking to rally. Righty to the plate. There's a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the right-hander deals. just misses with that one. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now one gone in the ninth.
Well, that high four-seam fastball becomes such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity at spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Cano stands in now and watches strike one. The next offering misses, and 1-1. Looked like it was a little bit up. Right-handed reliever. Now this is in the air down the line. Number 12 moving under it. Puts it away for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Back to the top of the lineup. And stepping in for the Yankees, Phil Random. On the ground to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, I'd say we got treated to a good one. Gotta love a game when you get 13 runs on the board. A lot of offense, but it doesn't end in a blowout. Tons of really good at-bats to look back on in this one.
And this one ends with the score 8-5 as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I feel like I got a lot to prove. I feel like y'all cannot walk in my shoes. I feel like I'm damaged beyond repair. I feel like I lost